And this is the wheel progress. It's getting cleaner and cleaner. Now I gotta sandpaper it down a bit. Always interesting with some marks. I guess this is year 2001. Month is Morse, something like that. And here we have J10x2.15 DOT. You can do this all day long, you know, sanding and so on. It's a lot of effort. When is it enough? For a while there I was thinking about making some brake, using some brake caliper paint, 2K, sort of toxic green or lime green or apple green, Kawasaki green or something. Would pop a bit, but maybe I guess I'm too old for making making myself synlig with neon colors rims. Wheel bearing is GMB 6200 RS. It's rubber seal RS. The Hyosung rim paint is really bad. This is not the first rim. It's like this. Never seen any paint so bad. The other side. Yeah, it's a lot of work, and I don't think I've done a lot of time on this already, so sometimes you have to call it. And we'll put some rust either on this, clean this up, and always have to be careful how much time you put on something. Is it worth it? This is where I draw the line. I cleaned it up with acetone, chemically clean, and yeah, I could continue rubbing, but I've done a lot of hours on this one, so I'm pretty tired now. I'm just gonna start putting some rust converter on it. Rust eater is not the one that removes rust, it's the one that reacts with rust, chemically reacts. So as you can see, I'm still having some dark spots here where there's rust, so got something around the valve there. So yeah, you can see I could continue cleaning, but I don't have the energy right now, and this rim will probably be stolen anyway someday, so I'm not gonna put that much effort in it. I already put a lot of effort in it actually. Clean this with acetone. You can still see some rust in there, so I'm gonna put rust converter on it. First I'm gonna pour this one into this one, so I'm just not gonna put the pencil in brush inside this one. I'm gonna put it in there. By the way, some say this is phosphoric acid, so with water, pretty expensive, this one. So we got it here. They say you should keep this wet during the process, so I'm gonna do this, and then keeping it wet for at least an hour or so, and then it will turn black and so on. I'll show you the result of the multi-link later. Continue with this one. It's on the, oops, I'm trying to show you guys. It's on this, you know, where it's hard to reach. It's most important. The scarves, as we say in Swedish. Yeah, I'm gonna continue. I'll show you later. It turns blue or purple pretty fast. I've been going through this a couple of times, and the pencil gets sort of purple, so it's almost like you paint purple after a while. Anyway, we'll see how this turns out. Here we are a day later, and it's a pretty strange result. It almost turns pink here on this side, and on the rust it has been darkened, so that works. So probably, yeah, this is probably a zinc galvanized or something, and where it has rusted, it's been gone through the zinc and started to rust against the iron. So yeah, works here, doesn't work here, doesn't work here, doesn't work where the zinc is. So that's pretty interesting. Grind this down a bit with some sandpaper and paint it with rust protection zinc phosphate. I think it's zinc phosphate, gray one. Once again, this is 1 day later, and as you can see, it has turned really black. I'm gonna start sanding this a bit. I don't know if I can paint it over, or just to be sure, I'm gonna sand it up just a bit and clean it again. Yeah, so here we have a real chemical reaction where it's iron, plain iron, and rust and so on, and this reacts with iron too. Obviously, this was quite pure iron, and of course mixed with some deeper rust spots. Yep. This is what happens when you start sanding it. It's still rust there. So that's kind of I don't know how effective this rust converter is, but it looks pretty good anyway, so I don't know how much I should sand it. Please comment what you think. If it's really thin on top, if I sand it a bit hard, it vanishes. You get back to the metal. I don't know how much you have to clean it to get the zinc phosphate color to stick. You can see it's still quite rusty underneath there. Yeah. This is the front wheel. It's the same. I've sanded it a bit, and yeah, it's this phosphoric acid type rust converter is it doesn't stick too well, so I don't know. I'm just gonna clean this up with some acetone now and paint it with zinc phosphate. I'll get back when I painted it. I'm gonna use this one, J10x. It's full of zinc, gray one. This is after painting, 2 layers. You can see the scratches. So this one I'm gonna paint with white alkyd paint. I'm gonna use this one. I used it before, and I don't think I have to sand. So you can see the structure. Yeah, white matte. And the other side.
Savoring this moment, is this our last goodbye?